If you guys want to finish domination, clutch time, unlimited, level 40, but you don't have the time, DM Rose NBA on Twitter. His link is in the description, and make sure to tell him I sent you. Yo, what's good everybody, it's CP the Doc, and welcome to My Team No Money Spent, episode 17. Recently, 2K gave us some really cool new stuff in My Team. They've also done a lot of uncool stuff lately too, but we're gonna talk about that later. In today's video, we're gonna be adding 2 new free players to my squad, and you can actually see both new players right here, Clyde Drexler and Draymond Green. To get both of these cards right here, all you have to do is finish a bunch of challenges that honestly aren't very hard, but they can definitely be time consuming. For example, get 1 rebound and 1 block, that's super easy. Score 2 fast break points and get 1 steal, again, very easy. But then you have to win 15 triple threat games, 10 more clutch time games, and you have to get a triple double. Like I said, I don't think these challenges are even that hard, it's just that they definitely take time to do. I think it's really cool that 2K is giving us Drexler and Draymond for free, but I don't think it's very cool that we only have until the end of this weekend to get both cards for free. So if you're busy this weekend or out of town, then you're out of luck, because once this weekend's over, these players disappear from agendas and the only way you can get them is through the player market instead. That's definitely not cool, but thankfully for me, we're gonna be getting both of these brand new cards in today's video. We're also gonna test them out online and see how good they really are. If I win just 3 more clutch time games, then I get Calvin Murphy, and he's the very last player I need to lock in for Clyde Drexler. Of course, once we get both Calvin Murphy and Clyde Drexler, then we unlock Draymond Green. So today, I'm gonna kick things off by winning my final 3 games in clutch time online, which shouldn't take very long. Then, right after that, I'm gonna jump online with Draymond and Drexler just to test them out and give you guys some gameplay. I've heard both new cards are pretty good, but trying them out myself is really the only way I can find out for sure. So guys, I think I've said pretty much everything I need to say. I'm ready to finish this grind once and for all. You guys sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and wish me luck, since these clutch time online games get pretty intense. So guys, I mentioned earlier how 2K's been doing a lot of uncool things lately, and I guess now's the best time for me to start talking about some of those things. For one, I'm sure you guys already know how expensive players are on the player market. I mean, Amethyst players are on sale for like 140,000 MT, which is just crazy. Ruby players are on sale for like 70,000 MT. So first things first, that's just way too expensive. But yesterday, 2K was supposed to reduce the prices of players on the player market, and they did, but they only reduced prices by 5%. So Amethyst players who came out on day 1, like Andrew Bogut and Al Horford for example, they're on sale for like 133,000 MT. I'm not sure how many of you guys have Twitter or X, whatever you call it, but yesterday, the My Team community was in an absolute outrage. Not only that, but also 2K ruined the exchange. You can't get any deluxe packs in the exchange for the new Cookin' promo that came out this week, which I think sucks. Speaking of the Cookin' promo, I'm sure you guys can see this man right here has Steph Curry, and that Steph Curry card costs over 700,000 MT to get, over 300,000 VC to get, which is just crazy. If you're a no money spent player, or just somebody who plays the game casually and doesn't have as much time as me to put into the game, or simply doesn't have enough money to spend on the game and get players like Steph Curry, it can be very, very hard to compete with cards like Steph Curry, for example. There just aren't very many good budget alternatives right now for players such as Diamond Shaq or Diamond Steph Curry. Obviously, you could buy players from the player market like Diamond Anthony Davis, Amethyst Anthony Davis or Amethyst Elijah One, but these players, unless you're grinding a lot of VC or a lot of MT for, 2K's basically asking you to open your wallet, pay some money, and of course buy these players so that you can actually compete online. Usually I'm not a guy that speaks out about things that 2K does, but yesterday the community was just in an absolute uproar. It seems like 2K is trying to kill the My Team game mode, and I can see that. I'm somebody who loves basketball, loves playing My Team, loves making content for this game mode, but 2K 2K is killing the experience for a lot of people, so you guys let me know in the comments what you think of my team after yesterday, because things are definitely getting ugly. Now, speaking of getting ugly, I'm destroying this guy right now. We have a double-digit lead even though he has Curry, Korver, Zion, Elijah 1. This guy's got a pretty expensive team. This guy is either one of the biggest grinders in the community or he pays a lot of money. So since this guy pays a lot of money, he has a team like this. For me, I have a team that can compete, and I consider myself a decently skilled player, so that's why we're in the lead right now. Let's throw that ball to Anthony Davis, and let's put a dagger in this ball game. I've been rambling so much for this entire game, so I apologize for that. I really haven't been talking much about the gameplay, but we're gonna end up getting a really big win by 14 points in Clutch Time Online. Now we're just 2 wins away from getting Clyde Drexler and Draymond. Now in that game, I will say, I did a lot of talking about bad things that 2K's done, like messing up the exchange, making player market prices too expensive, making the player market discount just laughable to the entire community, but 2K's also done good things this year too. They've given us so much content, they've given us good grinds that can be done very fast for players like Jabari Smith, Chris Paul, Cam Whitmore for example, but come on man, none of the players that we've been getting from these free grinds are on the same level as Curry or Shaq. Not to mention players like Kyrie or Giannis, who you either have to do a lot of grinding for or straight up pay for the battle pass. So yeah guys, I'm not just gonna sit here and act like 2K's been garbage for the entire year, because I've actually enjoyed the MyTEAM experience here and there. They've given us good grinds, I've had fun playing the game, I don't think the gameplay is really even that bad. There's just been a lot of downs for all the ups. Another really important thing that I forgot to mention last game is that if you buy a player from the player market just to test them out and you don't like that player, then you can sell them back, but you only get 40% of the MT that you spent on that card back, so that's just terrible. I kinda feel like having the auction house in the game would fix that, but at the same time, you don't have to bring the auction house back to fix that. Just give us more than 40% of the MT we spent on that player, and we'll be happy. We'll be happy with that. We just don't want to lose 60% of our MT buying a player, testing them out, not liking them, and then changing our mind and wanting to sell them back. Like, come on 2K, there's ways they can fix this. There's ways they can make the community happy, no question about that. They just have to execute it. I feel like with the gameplay and all the content 2K's given us, this has potential to be a really good MyTEAM year, but so far it's just been weird. It definitely doesn't feel the same, and that's not a good thing because we're in the early game of MyTEAM right now. We're still in the first month of the game's lifespan. There shouldn't be so many content creators and people in the community already quitting MyTEAM because it hasn't even been 25 days. We still have like 20 days left in the very first season of MyTEAM, so the fact that so many people are turning on the game mode, including some of its biggest creators, is just not a good sign at all. That's not me saying that I'm about to quit MyTEAM content, because I'm not. I've had a lot of fun with the game this year. I've had a lot of fun with this series. It's just been awesome so far. You guys have been showing some massive support, but at the end of the day, I can't just sit here and not mention the things that 2K's been doing. Even though it's not impossible to thrive in this game without spending money, it's very obvious that 2K wants you to spend your money. They want you to buy VC, they want you to buy MT. I'm sorry 2K, but it's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna continue being no money spent, even though I will say the season pass is a little bit tempting, but if I do get it, it's not gonna be on this account. I can guarantee y'all that. And at the same time, I'm not gonna be buying any VC or MT. We're just gonna keep on going as we're going right now. We're gonna continue doing what we're doing. We're gonna keep on thriving, winning games without spending any money, but of course, you guys know I enjoy grinding, so that does give me an upper hand on a lot of casual players. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with having a player market or having a season pass or anything like that. I think microtransactions, they're a big part of every game nowadays, so it's not a bad thing that 2K has them in the game. It just stinks that we don't have a lot of good alternatives for some of the best players in the game. Anyways guys, I've been rambling and rambling and rambling. You guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about all this stuff, so let me stop for now. We're only one clutch time win away from getting Calvin Murphy and Clyde Drexler, so let's lock in, let's win this final clutch time game, and let me actually commentate the game and talk to you guys a bit more. Here we go guys, clutch time, game 3. This guy's got Joe Dumars, Brad Beal, Markkanen, Jabari Smith, and Cam Whitmore. That's a pretty solid, formidable team, but of course, my team's better. We have the upper hand. We're gonna grab this dub. I haven't really been talking about my gameplay at all, but we've been cooking with Kyrie. We've been hitting our jump shots, we're off to a great start, and Kyrie's open again for a mid-range this time. I wish he would get behind the three-point line, but it's all good. Now let's get a stop on defense, because that Bradley Beal can really get buckets, especially from the mid-range. That Markkanen can also shoot. I'm sure you guys know that if you've been watching this series, since he was actually one of the very first players I added to my team. I'm pretty sure he was my starting power forward back in episode 1, so y'all know that Markkanen's not bad. That Beal's not bad either. Whitmore's still a player who's on my team, and of course, y'all already know, our defense is elite! Anthony Davis is running the floor, he's got a little mismatch, and look who's open now, Brandon Roy, but good foul. Let's keep the offense rolling. Kyrie drives, oh yeah, that's gonna be an easy 2. It's looking like this is gonna be our most competitive game of the video so far, which I think is crazy since we played versus Steph Curry earlier. We played versus Zion, Hakeem Olajuwon. We played versus a really good team in our first game, and then last game, I will say we got an easier matchup, but yeah, in terms of just pure skill, pure IQ, it's looking like this guy is the player to beat. How is that a foul? He made both free throws, so I guess ball don't lie. We gotta get a bucket right here because it's not looking good. Nice dunk by Anthony Davis. One stop. If we get a stop and hit a 4-point shot, we can still tie up this game, so let's run, let's give it to Roy, and let's pull it from way downtown. Brandon Roy with a deep 4-pointer. We weren't just behind the line, we were way behind the line. One bucket is all we need. If we just win the jump ball, we can get an immediate 2 or 3. If we get an open shot, the game is over and we won the tip. I'm so locked in. Let's run that pick and fade. Kyrie pulls up, and Kyrie wins the game in overtime. That's huge, man. I'm not gonna lie. My heart is still racing. What a big shot by Brandon Roy to tie the game. What a nice game winner by Kyrie, and yeah, perfect way to start the video 3-0. Let's go get that Clyde Drexler right now. First, we got Calvin Murphy. I guess that's cool, but this is even cooler. Amethyst Clyde the Glide. I remember back in NBA 2K23, Clyde Drexler was so good. He had such a good Galaxy Opal card, so I'm hoping his Amethyst is really good too. Now, it's time for us to lock in for Draymond Green. There we go. We got Draymond and the Glide at the exact same time. I wonder if both of these cards are gonna make my team. First and foremost, Clyde Drexler is a 6'7" shooting guard with a 93 offensive rating. He only has a 73 3-point shot, but he's got an 86 mid-range, 95 driving dunk, 79 ball handle, pretty solid perimeter defense, and of course, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, 90 vertical. Drexler is going to be a lethal scorer, partially because he's so athletic. Hall of Fame, fast twitch, and fearless finisher. Yeah, his finishing badges are going crazy. Gold posterizer, gold midi magician, gold precision dunker, space creator, chase down artist. Yeah, this Drexler is going to be a lot of fun. He's probably not better than Brandon Roy, so he might have to come off the bench, or I could start him at small forward. On the other hand, Draymond Green is a 6'6" power forward with a 93 defensive rating, which is very good, don't get me wrong, but the main thing I've heard about this card is that he's actually kinda bad if you don't have Steph Curry. I wouldn't say he's absolutely unplayable if you don't have Steph Curry, but I have heard that he is just way better, so much better, if you have that diamond Steph Curry, so you could say that's 2K trying to get you to give them more money and get Steph Curry, but I'm not going to comment on that. Draymond's got a 78 ball handle, very good pass IQ, really good perimeter and interior defense, and his speed's not bad, his rebounding's not bad. I think this card here has potential, and we will test him out today, obviously without the Steph Curry duo, even though it would be very nice if I did have Steph Curry. He's got some awesome defensive badges though: post lockdown, chase down artist, post spin technician, interceptor, float game. This Draymond could be interesting, and I'm excited to test him out. If any of you guys were wondering about Clyde Drexler's jump shot, I got you. It's very similar to his jumper in 2K23, but if any of you guys didn't play 2K23 or didn't have Clyde Drexler in 2K23, it's a pretty quick release. He shoots it at the very top of his jump. It's pretty easy to time, and even though he doesn't have a very high three-point rating, he should be able to get off a lot of threes. He's definitely going to be a very good mid-range shooter, and he's got plenty of mid-range hot zones. I'm guessing he'll be able to hit that leaner very consistently, and y'all know I love mid-range shots. Y'all know I love shooting mid-range shots with guys who were very good mid-range shooters in real life, so I will shoot plenty of mid-range jumpers with Drexler, and if he's open for three, I'm gonna shoot it too, because as y'all can see right here, he's pretty good at it. He definitely has a nice first step. Look how quickly he changed direction right there. He's gonna be super shifty, super tough to guard, and obviously they call him Clyde the Glide for a reason. He's gonna be able to get to the rim if the defense gives him a runway, so y'all better not. If you're playing versus this Clyde, you better play him for the jump shot. Even though he's not bad at shooting, he will lift off, he will dunk on you, so you better look out. I know I just said Clyde Drexler has a quick release, but I can't say the same about Draymond. Even though his ratings are not terrible, even though he does have some badges that help with his three-point shooting, that's a very slow jump shot, and I'm probably gonna have a much tougher time hitting it online. I just don't think I'll be able to time it up, and if the defense does close out and put a hand up, I probably am gonna miss a lot of threes with Draymond. But yeah, there's a look at his jumper. I finally ended up missing one right there. This is a very tough jump shot to time, but if you do have the duo with Steph Curry, then it's gonna be a lot easier to hit. Off the dribble, he's actually pretty fast. In terms of mobility, he has to be one of the most mobile power forwards slash centers in the game, which is partly because he's 6'6", but I also don't want to discount his ball handle rating, his speed ratings, his speed with ball ratings. I think Draymond's gonna be alright as a playmaker, and if I play triple threat online with Draymond and Drexler, since Draymond is shorter than Clyde Drexler, he's actually gonna be my lead ball handler, my lead playmaker, and Drexler's gonna be my shooting guard. I think that could be pretty fun, so let's knock down a couple more jump shots with Draymond, just for good luck, and then we'll jump into TTO to test out our 2 new Amethyst cards. Later, I think I might play one Unlimited game to close out the video, but for now, I think Triple Threat Online is a perfect setting for us to test out these new cards. Drexler's gonna have a lot of room to operate. We're gonna get to see Draymond's perimeter defense too. I'm not gonna lie, this 3-man group right here is actually very good. Draymond and AD are both elite defenders, and I'm thinking Clyde Drexler could be a really, really good bucket getter, but of course, there's only one way we can find out for sure, so let's jump into TTO and let's get some runs in. In TTO Game 1, it looks like we have a pretty interesting matchup in store. Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and again, Diamond Steph Curry. That's our second time seeing him this video in only our 4th game. I have a good feeling about this game though, because this guy's got Steph Curry guarding Clyde Drexler. That's a complete mismatch. Nice mid-range step back. We also got Draymond guarding Kyrie Irving. Look at that chase down block. We got a fast break. Drexler wide open for 3, and y'all know I love that quick release, man. Draymond's wide open in the corner. Nah, we gotta swing that over to Drexler again. That release is money. You guys are gonna love this Drexler's release, especially if you're able to get him this weekend. If you're able to get him this weekend, I definitely recommend it. Wow. More good defense by Draymond, but yeah, as I was saying, I really hate that we can't get these players for free anymore once this weekend's over. You can only get these guys from the player market if you're busy this weekend or if you're doing something. That stinks, but Drexler does not stink. He's actually going off. He's getting buckets, driving to the rim, hitting threes, hitting mid-range shots. I know this guy's clearly not very good, but he definitely put a lot of time or a lot of money into getting that Steph Curry, and he's just not doing anything with them. He's just leaving Drexler open. Come on, man. You can't do that. Yeah, it looks like this guy has completely given up on this game. He's not guarding Draymond at all. I'm just gonna throw it down with him. I guess we'll take this win, even though it's not very satisfying. What's crazy is that this is one of the best triple threat teams I've played against in a while too. Whenever I go online into TTO, I usually don't play versus teams this good. Obviously, it's not a great defensive team outside of Anthony Davis, but at the same time, it's Curry, it's Kyrie, it's AD. Like, this is a pretty good team, but I guess not good enough, as Drexler helps us close out the shutout. Very good debut for Drexler and amazing defense by Draymond. I can't deny any of that, but come on, our opponent completely gave up, so let's run it back and let's cross our fingers and hope we get a better matchup in game 2. This time around, we're playing versus Kobe, Ron Artest, Nate Thurmond. In terms of talent, in terms of the cards he's using, it's not a better matchup, but that Thurmond's not bad, that Kobe's pretty good, and that Artest is a lockdown defender. So honestly, this game has the makings to be a lot better than game 1 was. If this guy's any good at the game, then this could be a lot better than game 1 was. Look at that, we made him jump and Draymond throws it down. That is a big time dime right there. Now let's play some defense. Even though that Kobe's a free agent, he's pretty good. You cannot deny that Kobe is still pretty good. So let's see what Draymond can do on him. Kobe's not moving anywhere. Artest misses the layup, and now we have a fast break opportunity. Draymond to AD. That is how you run the floor, man. That's showtime. Offensively, this Draymond is definitely nothing special without that Curry duo, but defensively, he's the real deal, so I gotta give him that. He's also a pretty good playmaker. I know a lot of playmaking is actually having the vision and throwing the right passes, but man, as somebody who loves passing the ball, finding the open man, and getting the best shot possible, Draymond fits right into my offensive attack, and Drexler knocks down a tough, deep 2-point shot. Yeah, this guy's definitely got more skill than the last guy we played. I'll definitely give him that. Look at how he dribbles the ball. He's been able to get a couple decent looks, but defensively, we're still stifling him because y'all know our defense is elite. Look at Draymond clamping up Kobe. Like I said earlier, that free agent Kobe is definitely not bad, but he ain't scoring on Draymond. Drexler again with that gold posterizer, throws it down over Thurmond. Great attack on offense right there, and we're clamping up on D. He's trying to go baseline, but Drexler's right there. Wow, he still made that. Shout out to this guy for scoring 6 more points than our last opponent did. Drexler fades away and hits another tough mid-range shot. What can you do about that? Ron Artest is a great defender, but that was still a wide open shot. Let's go, Draymond. I haven't been able to get many shots with him since he's not very fast with the ball. He doesn't have a super quick first step, but he's definitely doing a great job playmaking, and Drexler is shooting the lights out. If he does anything like this in Unlimited, then we're not going to lose many games with him in the lineup. Speaking of winning, let's see if I can close out this game right here. Beautiful needle threader by Draymond. Anthony Davis throws it down, and just like that, we're 3-0 in clutch time, 2-0 in triple threat. Let's play one more game in TTO, then I think we'll jump into Unlimited. We just can't stop winning, man. Draymond, Drexler, Anthony Davis. This right here is a winning lineup, and my offense and defense, it's just a winning formula. Let's do this one more time, man. Vince Carter, Chris Mullin, Elijah One. That's a pretty good team too. That Chris Mullin is an excellent shooter, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to guard Clyde the Glide, who blows straight past him and pulls out a trick dunk. That was beautiful. Now let's lock up again. We're right there with Draymond. We're playing some pretty good defense on the ball, but I also gotta give Draymond credit for just being so aggressive, being so tough. Nice shot by Chris Mullin. Defensively, I love what we're doing, but we gotta be better on offense. So let's see if we can get a bucket right here. Draymond cuts to the rim. I'm gonna throw it to Drexler though. He fires the 3, and man, that release is so quick. Obviously, it helps that Draymond has gold dimer. Oh, look at that. Another steal. Let's take advantage. Drexler drives and throws it down. Mullin hits the floor. Oh my gosh. Man, we really just sent Chris Mullin flying on that dunk by Drexler, and all of a sudden, we're in the lead 12-8. Despite a pretty bad start. I mean, weren't we just down 6-0? Or was it 6-2? I really can't remember, but we're in a great position right now. Let's run the fast break. throw it ahead to AD, extra pass to Drexler, who pulls up for another midi. I think Clyde Drexler has definitely earned a spot in my unlimited rotation. Draymond, on the other hand, I was just about to say that he hasn't done too much to prove himself offensively, but man, he bulldozed his way to the rim right there. He's been excellent defensively, definitely the best player on my team defensively in this video, and I gotta give him a lot of credit for that. Chris Mullin gets space, good contest by Drexler, we force the miss, and this should be a dunk. It is. Yeah, if I'm considering these triple threat online games as tryouts for my team, then Drexler is definitely making the team, and Draymond's gonna make the team too, but maybe in not as big of a role as Drexler does. I don't mind Draymond's jump shot. I mean, it's not hard to time. It's just that it's super slow. So, you know those contested shots I've been shooting with Drexler? Well, not contested shots, but I've been throwing him the ball with the defender in the area and immediately shooting it as fast as I can, like right when I get it. Draymond's not going to be able to do that just because his jumper is so slow, but it's not a bad jumper in that it's easy to time. So in theory, if somebody's leaving you wide open with Draymond, you should be able to time that jumper and hit it, especially if you have the Steph Curry duo, but it's pretty slow. Let's jump into Unlimited with this lineup right here. Kyrie, Drexler, Bowen, Draymond, and Anthony Davis. Honestly, I should probably put Brandon Roy at the 3 just so we can have a little bit more offense, but that's a pretty good starting lineup. Let's see how well it does in this game. I will say it kinda looks like Drexler and Draymond are being snapped away by Thanos, but aside from that, that's a good looking team. Let's close out this video on a high note, baby. Let's see if we can get an unlimited dub. We're playing on the road, guys, in a hostile environment versus Kyrie and Dr. J in the backcourt, AD, Jabari, Grant Hill. That's a pretty good team. Let's win this jump ball and let's get right to work. I'm giving that ball to Clyde Drexler immediately and we're attacking the basket. That's a beautiful finish, man. Not bad defense by Dr. J, but he just couldn't do anything about that. Great defense by Anthony Davis. Nice rebound by B. Roy, and once again, we're running. Kyrie goes to the rim, spins, dishes it to AD, who throws it down. Nice poster. So we've already gotten 2 very easy buckets. One by Drexler, one by AD, and right here, Draymond left open for 3. Despite the slow release, he cashes in. Good stuff, Draymond. Draymond's out here proving me wrong, guys. He's trying to make it onto the team. If he's left open, I will keep on shooting it. He's open again, and he cashes in again. You know what, Draymond? Even though I don't have Steph Curry, I might have to keep you in the starting lineup anyway, mainly because of your defense. And Kyrie's already got takeover. We're in a great spot right now, so let's stay locked in. Let's see if we can keep on getting stops, and let's see if we can win this game. Excellent closeout, Draymond. That is amazing effort, and now it's time to run the fast break again. Kyrie's got it with takeover. He drives, and I want to get the ball back to Draymond for his 3rd straight 3-pointer. Draymond is absolutely cooking. He hasn't missed a shot yet. I don't think we've missed a shot yet as a team. We are looking amazing. Now let's see if we can get a stop. Dr. J pulls up. That's a nice shot. I mean, on that last possession, I didn't want to give up the 3, but I also didn't want to give up the wide open dunk. Another fast break. Nice pass to Anthony Davis. Oh yeah. Right now, our offense is looking amazing. Our defense is too. Anthony Davis really made that 60% contested 3. That's crazy, man. What's going on? This man's making all these contested shots and we're on fire with Draymond. What the heck's going on this game? Draymond bodies his way to the basket. Yeah, he wants his spot on the team. He's 4 for 4 from the field. Yeah, we're off to almost a perfect start in this first quarter. This guy's trying to get those cuts to the rim, but we're doing a great job cutting him off. I'm gonna play a little bit of help right here with Anthony Davis. Man, this guy almost got a wide open dunk, but we sent it back, and we're scoring in transition beautifully, looking like a well-oiled machine on both ends. Let's keep it up. Kyrie's right there, guarding this man's Kyrie, and yeah, 9 points in the first quarter. It doesn't get much better than this. Defensively, that's a tough shot by Jabari Smith, but he knocks it down. This man is getting a lot of contested shots to fall, but we're still in the lead, so I can't complain. 21-12, I can't complain about that. We're looking so good with Draymond and Drexler. Let's keep it rolling, man. Let's keep on giving these fans a show. Draymond's open again. Oh, I really wanted to shoot that, but I had to throw the extra pass. That right there is what I mean when I say we gotta get the best shot possible. This guy's starting to find a little bit of an offensive rhythm, but we're still in a great position, still getting amazing looks offensively. Oh man, we have a runway to the rim with Clyde again? That is a beautiful animation right there. Draymond's hitting his threes, Clyde Drexler's driving to the basket. We're locked in as a unit on defense. It does not get much better than this. Let's give the ball to Brandon Roy since he hasn't done much, and let's pull up right here for a deep midi. That's his shot. Our team is looking scary right now, but I'm not gonna lie, we gotta make some subs. My guys are getting real tired, so let's give Draymond a rest. I don't know if I want to sub in Jabari Smith or Sean Kemp. Drexler hits the three. Man, I had to interrupt that last thought because Drexler's hyping me up, Draymond's hyping me up. We're just playing so well as a team, and this guy's barely getting anything. We forced the miss right there. Drexler's ahead of the pack. Extra pass to Roy. Oh, I really wanted to shoot that, but we can get a better shot. Drexler pulls up for mid-range. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, guys, that's right. I just passed up a wide open dunk for a mid-range pull-up with Drexler. I mean, come on. It's his debut. I had to. I had no choice. Draymond to Drexler for three. Oh yeah. No, we missed it, but Draymond got it back and he lays it in. This guy's done. There's no way he's hanging around for too much longer. Draymond's playing like a beast. Drexler is looking great. Yeah, I knew this guy was gonna quit. I mean, come on. We're now just 3 wins away from the ring, but if I'm being for real, this video is getting pretty long, so even though I could play one more Unlimited game, let's play one more TTO game instead, since I'm 1 win away from getting this legendary 5-diamond shoe boost pack. I tried to make that sound cool, but it's just impossible. For real though, I've been having so much fun with both Draymond and Drexler, so I just want to play one more short game with them since I don't want this video to get too long. So let's hop back into TTO one more time. We're coming off an awesome Unlimited win, and if we win this game right here, that's gonna close out an undefeated video. So without any further ado, let's do it. This guy's got Marcus Smart, Steph Curry, Paul Pierce. No way that's the diamond Steph Curry. Okay, I was about to say, let's attack him right off the bat with Draymond. Behind the back, beautiful finish at the basket. Draymond and Drexler have both been amazing, driving and finishing around the rim. Especially Drexler though. I know you guys saw those super quick finishes that he was getting versus Dr. J, and those were just so cool. Those are so hard to defend, and they're very hard to block since he gets it off so quick. I'm very happy that we had a huge game with Draymond though, since Clyde Drexler, he was so good earlier in the TTO games we were playing, and Draymond, even though he wasn't bad, he wasn't doing much offensively, but now he's dominating. He hit 3 threes in that last game. He was dunking. Man, he was getting steals. Look at Draymond, beasting and feasting. Yeah, this Draymond is 100% growing on me. He's an excellent defender. Look how he's keeping up with Steph Curry, and there's just not much this guy can do to score except throw it to the rim. Can we score every single point this game with Draymond? You know what? It's our final game, so we might as well try. Draymond's got the mid-range, and he misses it. No, the challenge is already ruined. I think if Draymond would have taken a step back and shot a 3 right there instead of a mid-range, he actually would have made the shot, but I guess we'll never know. Draymond drives, passes out to AD. Yeah, Draymond is a professional dime dropper, and you guys know I love passing the ball. I'm not a huge dribble head, dribble god, whatever you want to call it, so Draymond, and the fact that he is 6'6" with great defense and gold dimer, I'm not gonna lie, he might actually be my TTO point guard. I'm kind of exaggerating. I think I would rather have Brandon Roy as my PG on here, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. Nice rebound by Draymond. I can't believe Drexler missed, but he's not gonna miss again. Y'all know that. Draymond's got it. He alley-oops it to Anthony Davis. Yeah, that is just a beautiful connection right there. There's nothing this Draymond can't do. Of course, he doesn't do everything super well. I mean, he can hit threes, he can drive to the rim, he can hit mid-range shots, he can defend. The only things that he really does at a super high level are like defend, pass, and stuff like that, but it is true that he can do everything, so let's give it back to him again, and let's get a post score. Actually, nah, let's just throw it out to AD for another 3. Just one more bucket, and we close out this video undefeated, which you absolutely love to see. Look how this guy's moving the ball. I love to see that too. It stinks that he missed that shot right there, but let's close out this video with a Draymond to Drexler alley-oop. Man, that is beautiful basketball. That is pure hoops right there, and we're gonna go ahead and jump straight to the outro since that was just amazing. My review for these cards. Number 1, Clyde Drexler. I gotta give him a solid 9 out of 10. I gotta dock a few points because he doesn't have that many shooting badges, and he also doesn't have a very high 3-point rating, but man, as y'all saw in this video, that didn't even matter. He was able to hit that 3 regularly. He's got a very quick, smooth release. Not to mention, he's an amazing dunker, very good slasher and layup finisher, while also being a pretty good ball handler, but not an amazing lead ball handler, so he loses a little bit more off his score for that too, but man, he's athletic. He can play some pretty good defense. He attacks the basket like a madman. He can hit the mid-range shot and the 3. He fits my playstyle very well because he also runs the floor in transition and gets a bunch of easy buckets that way. Drexler was very good in this video, and for a free card, I'd say he's 100% worth it, so you guys make sure to get him this weekend if you have the chance. Now, of course, if you get Drexler, you're also gonna get Draymond, and this card, especially without the Steph Curry duo, is not that great. He's not very shifty, despite being 6'6" with a good ball handle rating for his height. He's amazing on defense, and he can hit the open jumper, but as y'all saw, his jumper is slow. Slower than molasses, so the chances of you actually being able to hit a contested shot with him are very, very low. His height doesn't help him out very much, and he can't really control that. I mean, he's 6'6" in real life, so it's not like 2K is gonna make him 6'10" or 6'11", but for what it is, even though he's not elite offensively, you know, scoring-wise, he can still score in the post on mismatches, so if you get someone like Steph Curry switched onto him, he will be able to get a bucket. He's a pretty good ball handler. I love his passing. Y'all saw me dropping those dimes. Defensively, he was keeping up with pretty much everybody he had to guard in this video, which I'm sure you guys also noticed. He's a very solid rebounder for his height. He's relatively fast, not super fast with the ball, but still not slow like molasses like his jump shot. I think Draymond's a very solid 7.5 or 8 out of 10 because he's not as aerodynamic or flashy as someone like Drexler or even someone like Vince Carter or Dr. J, but he does fit my style. I don't think he's good enough to start though. I think I will have to continue bringing him off the bench, but because of his defense, because of his hustle and effort, and because of his ability to knock down a 3 if he's wide open, I think I gotta keep him on the team, especially since I do like him in real life. I mean, Draymond, some people get annoyed by him, but I think he's pretty funny. I think he's a good enforcer, and come on, he is an all-time great. I think he deserves to be on this team, even though I don't have Steph Curry, which kinda stinks, but at the end of the day, maybe I can save up enough MT to get him in the future. Hopefully 2K actually lowers player market prices even more because, like I mentioned earlier, those prices are really, really bad. I mean, let's go take a look at it right now. You can get Elijah 1 for 100k VC, 140k MT, same thing for Petrovic and Zion. But then, when we go all the way down here to the cards that came out on day 1, like Horford, 133,000 MT, like only 7,000 MT off. That's absolutely crazy, and yeah, I'm not gonna jump back into that conversation, so let me stop talking about it now. If you can get these cards this weekend, make sure to get them this weekend before they disappear from agendas, because you won't be able to get them anywhere else but here, and I would not advise getting these guys on the player market, except for maybe Drexler. At the end of the day, Drexler, very, very good. Draymond, good, but I don't think he's better than Kemp. I badged out my Kemp, gave him a shoe, so his 3-point shot's pretty good now, and he has corner specialist. I also wouldn't take Draymond over Jabari Smith offensively, but defensively, Draymond's in his very own league, so I will give him that. That's why he's on my team. And yeah, I think you guys get the picture. I've done enough talking, so I'm sure y'all are ready for me to end the video right now, so let me do that. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you're still watching right now, then huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you really did enjoy this video, if you're really still watching right now and you haven't dropped a like or subscribed to my channel, then what are you doing? Make sure you hit that like button to show some love on this video, subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and of course, show some love in the comments and turn on notifications so YouTube can notify you whenever I drop a video or go live or post a short video or anything like that. Thank you guys so much for supporting this series. Y'all have been unreal with the love on this series lately, and I just can't thank y'all enough for that. I've been having a lot of fun building this team from the ground up, and if you're no money spent and if you put in the hours, just know you can build a good team, but no money spent this year is definitely harder than it's been in a long time, especially without an auction house. So if you agree with everything I said earlier about 2K24 MyTEAM, let me know in the comments. I really hope 2K can bounce back because I really do love basketball. I've had fun playing this game, and I don't hate 2K. I don't hate my team. I just want to keep on having fun and making content for you guys. So let me stop rambling. Let me go ahead and end things right here since I've said pretty much everything I have to say. You guys, thank y'all so much for watching one last time, and I hope y'all stay chill, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see y'all again real soon.